can start recording. Okay, cool. Thanks. Alright then, so good afternoon everyone.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Oh shit, 1 second. Okay. So today is the last week of Thursday in January 2020. So shall we take a look at the OKR first?
Yes.
Oke, OKR ya. Mau OKR-nya
Okay.
siapa dulu nih? OKR-nya
We skip Jibas OKR ya.
OKR-ku deh, OKR-ku.
Okay, so we can take a look at Gani's OKR. So Gani, you may present your OKR.
OKR-ku toh untuk bulan Januari itu di DM tuh aku baru nambahin 2 minggu yang lalu. Jadi toh di DM aku tuh kayak nge-provide konten buat Facebook sama Instagram Ads. Jadi aku udah kontakan sama Diba minta tolong kayak bikinin apa sih kayak partner testimonial gitu loh. Nah jadi kayak aku ngefoto partner terus kayak kasih testimonialnya gitu di overtext gitu. Nah so far udah achieve aku deliver 4 portrait pictures terus ya udah baru itu. Terus ini yang kedua adalah aku juga baru nambahin minggu lalu help increase review rate and totality on SCR. Aku kayak nerusin projectnya di Vanda dulu yang bikin gift card. Nah aku udah bikinin yang spot 1 buat Nadine tapi ternyata sama Nadine belum dipakai. Nah jadi kiri soalnya ini cuma kayak aku cuma bisa nge-deliver kontennya aja gitu loh, belum secara data, belum secara apa SLA dan macam itu belum seperti itu.
So we haven't been able to track the result ya dari
belum ada risalnya. Nah untuk bulan Februari ini aku mau kasih key resultnya itu ada peningkatan data gitu loh dari HER ini. Aku target ya buat bulan depan sih ya. Kalau Januari udah itu aja, bikin gift card sama ini partner testimonial udah.
Right. So are you going to plan to actually track the result afterwards regarding the gift?
Yeah. For the gift, I want to make like a result for February, increasing to the booking to review rate. Yeah. Muted.
Sorry. So is it going to be part of your next month OKR or what?
Yes. Next OKR. I will continue this OKR.
Okay. From Mas Rizal, anything that you need to discuss regarding Ganis OKR?
Ada.
Okay. So let's move to Mas Rizal's OKR.
Okay.
Bentar ya, aku pindah tempat dulu soalnya iniku baterainya mau habis, terus aku di sini rame banget, aku keluar bentar.
Oke.
Halo. Aman.
Aman Sentosa lah, bos.
Oke, aku udah berapa ini ngebut di lagi. Terus besok.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay then. So, okay Mas Rizal, you can present your OKR.
Oke, lanjut. Kalau dari aku Em, Sebenarnya PR-ku buat bulan ini belum achieve. Masih ada satu file lagi yang belum deliver. Sebenarnya frictionnya banyak sih, mulai dari bandwidth, mulai terus talent, terus koordinasi tempat. Sementara itu, tapi so far
Hmm.
aku mau tetap mau tak selesaiin bulan ini. Terus materialnya udah dapat kemarin. Yang sebelumnya aku mau bikin yang topik gunakan smartphone itu,
Hmm.
tapi mau aku ganti one day trip ke Nusa Penida. Jadi yang konten satunya tuh kayak travel tips ke Nusa Penida gitu dengan budget yang limited gitu. Tapi
Hmm.
em, yang buat konten pertama udah udah di YouTube, udah aku apply ininya SEO sama keywordnya.
Hmm.
Nanti coba aku em, apa jadi buat bulan depan tuh aku mau push konten ini eh biar 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 up gitu loh, biar biar channelnya juga up, kontennya juga up. Jadi aku mau em, share di beberapa grup di Facebook gitu sih.
Mantap, mantap.
Terus begitu juga yang konten selanjutnya yang one day trip itu nanti next actionku di bulan ini bakal aku selesaiin tetepan one day tripnya, karena itu yang
Hmm.
possible buat selesai karena footage-nya udah ada, tinggal nanti take VO sama editing. Itu
Hmm.
sih kalau dari aku. Itu terus oh iya sama kalau buat bulan depan mungkin aku bakal discuss sama Jing lagi buat aku kan kayaknya bakal nyoba YouTube Ads. Jadi aku nanti
Hmm.
bakal em, nggak tahu nanti bisa dibolehin Jing atau enggak buat aku ambil ads di YouTube yang satunya buat buat ini nih, buat ngangkat channel channel yang satunya gitu loh. Itu sih.
Hmm.
Itu buat OKR bulan depan nanti. Rencana sih gitu, cuman ya nanti aku masih perlu discuss banyak lagi. Sama satunya ini sih, karena ini kan YouTube project ini bakal jadi project setahun. Jadi kayak
Hmm.
aku perlu bandwidth, jadi mungkin aku perlu Vita buat nyari kandidat yang bisa aku delegate. Entah nggak ada suaranya kamu, Vita nggak ada
Reload
suara.
dulu, refresh dulu, Fit. Soalnya kamu habis pakai ear. Nah,
Ya, sekarang.
Oke,
ya.
ya dengar. Nah jadi mungkin
Videographer ya?
entah itu videographer atau bahkan konten sekalian aja.
Ya.
Videographer boleh, konten boleh.
Lagi nyari kok, lagi nyari.
Jadi itu sih mungkin itu. Jadi kayak nyari mungkin bisa bantu nyari footage-nya. Jadi aku nggak kewalan harus bikin skrip, harus ke tempat ini, ke tempat production, terus editing. Jadi kalau udah ada yang bantu kan bisa lebih cepat gitu sih.
Nah,
Gitu.
Mas, berarti kita udah punya YouTube yang baru.
Udah, udah,
And it's already uploaded, like
udah,
launched already.
udah. Cuman cuman YouTube bisa kamu buka di Mas Gani, bisa buka linknya itu Mas, YouTube itu.
Oh, oh ini.
Hmm.
So this is going to be the external one, right?
Ya.
Apa bedanya sama channel YouTube yang lama?
I just said that, Gani. I just literally said that.
Nah,
Oh iya.
bedanya tuh ini buat channel keren-kerenan gitu loh. Jadi tuh channel yang ini itu buat siapa aja yang mau subscribe, yang mau belajar soal Airbnb sama sewa menyewa properti itu channelnya di sini. Sama nanti bakal ada em, travel travel tips gitulah. Nanti bakal di kontennya bakal aku udah bikin beberapa plan soal ini Bukit Vista yang ini. Nah, kalau yang Bukit Vista yang lama itu tuh khusus buat internal kita. Jadi kayak video sit
Oh.
up, kayak video um, all hands itu maksudnya di situ semua. Nanti
Oh.
jadi yang ya, tapi channel ini belum aku bikin apa cover cover bannernya itu belum tak bikin, tapi aku udah nyari template-templatenya, tinggal tinggal nanti di apply di situ Itu sih.
Oh, hospitality
Hmm.
service.
Mas, berarti kalau misalkan ada konten-konten yang kayak saya yang video HR yang dulu yang kita bikin itu
Hmm.
masuknya ke mana? Ke YouTube yang baru apa yang lama?
Kalau yang HR dulu kan sebenarnya gini, HR dulu tuh di luar konteks tema tema Bukit Vista yang baru. Jadi mungkin masih di lama karena em, temanya udah beda. Tapi kan sebenarnya aku masih ngasih 3 tema kan itu di channel yang baru. Jadi satu tuh tema Airbnb sama sewa menyewa properti itu satu. Yang kedua itu startup life. Jadi gimana sih kerja sama personality orang-orang yang kerja di startup gitu. Jadi kayak kita itu present itu. Cuman yang kedua ini agak susah soalnya em, talentnya dari kita kan juga punya brand sendiri. Jadi ini masih belum dapat
Nah,
yang kedua yang startup lah ini. Terus yang ketiga tuh travel tips. Jadi eh, ini travel tips itu eh, langkah yang paling cepat buat ini buat grow grow YouTube gitu loh. Jadi contohnya tempat wisata tersembunyi di Uluwatu. Nah, jadi kayak gitu kan nanti bakal orang pengen tahu jadi naiknya cepet. Aku pengennya 3 itu sih.
nah,
Mm-mm.
tapi dari Cing sendiri udah approve ya, udah ACC ya. Maksudnya mau bikin channel YouTube baru, udah
Udah,
oke.
udah dari Cik udah
Oh,
oke. Terus itu terus ini rencana belum tahu juga sih kayak namanya kan masih sama kan Bukit Vista sama Bukit satunya Bukit Vista. Nah itu belum tahu nanti bakal diganti atau gimana. Jadi ya sementara gini dulu.
hmm,
Mm-mm. Ada yang ditanyain lagi?
From me, Danny, do you have any question?
udah sih, oke.
So for me, I actually didn't put it in my OKR for DM, but as what we've discussed, my OKR for DM is actually to create the objective of Instagram, right? And I
Ya,
already discussed this with Diba last week, and I will discuss the part later on the Instagram part. So
Hmm.
I will discuss.
oke.
Okay, now let's go to old business from leadership. I believe that we discussed this last week already, right?
Ya, ya.
Uh-huh. So maybe I'll just like what do I say re-mentioning about what is Growathon. So LinkedIn Jing brought up this that we can actually learn a lot of things through LinkedIn Learning. I believe it's using our Jinx account. I mean,
Ya,
because it's supposed to be using the LinkedIn Premium, right?
ya, ya.
So in case you don't have the access, you can ask Jing for the password, the access to actually learn things from this.
Hmm.
So, Mr. Secretary, as we already discussed, this should we put that into library or something?
Oke.
Ya,
Okay. So, Mr.
library.
Secretary, please help to put that in library. Um, Danny, if you may scroll down. Okay. The second old business. How do we hire a qualified DM candidate? So since this is regarding the discussion with Diba and Diba currently is not here and Jing is also not here, so we can skip that first.
Oke,
Okay, and then moving to the copywriter job post. Currently the job post itself is already on LinkedIn. So I'm also assessing some candidates already, sending on the online assessment. So I think that can be deleted from the old business, Mr. Secretary.
oke.
Okay, then. And then moving on to the next old business, MD as a client. This from Jing. Anyone knows what's the update on this one?
I think Dipa already update about the data last week ya. From okay. But I don't know the further update.
I remember the Diba will propose the SLA to MD.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay then. So since the device not,
yeah.
yeah, let's
It's
just put that
it's-
aside. Let's just keep that in the old
yeah,
business and then move on to the
yeah.
next business.
hmm.
Okay. Google Business account from Viva as well. I believe like we changed our name already, right? It becomes Bukit Vista Hospitality Service now, I think, or property management on Google Maps.
On
Not
Google.
sure. Maybe I can check. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bukit Vista
Yeah,
Property
right. Property management,
and
right?
Hospitality Service. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
so shall we delete it?
Yep.
Probably we can wait from Diba
For
to
Viva, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right then. So let's just
Okay.
keep it there first, and then for community cloud, I believe I don't have any update on this one. Does anyone have any update, or we can
Nope.
skip it first?
Skip.
Can
Okay, skip it. And then HR as a client, BV employees avatar, as I already mentioned last week, it's already been collected and I already updated on our website as well, so that can be deleted as well. Okay, next one, I already did some discussion with Diba about candidate journey to LinkedIn. So maybe Mr. Secretary can help delete the picture and also delete the page, but we can keep the paper on HR job applicants shortly. Of map. Sorry.
okay. We we delete the link also or
Yeah, just leave the paper HR job applicants roadmap. Just keep it there
okay.
and delete them. Okay. So yeah, this is the discussion that I had with Diva last week. Um, yeah, maybe we can open from Mas Rizal first. Okay, Mas Rizal, maybe you can present what's your idea first, and then I will present
Okay.
the discussion that I had with Diva last week.
Okay, Mas Gani, can you open my paper on the digital marketing paper? Yeah, on the yeah, here.
Oh, result idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Um,
so basically, this is my idea, my rough idea about the audience. The audience is Indonesian mostly because um, I don't know. We are located in Bali, and then the audience is 21 until 38, and the objective is I want to make our Instagram through for brand awareness, travel inspiration, and delight guests. And if you can scroll down, so that's maybe that uh, something that we can copy uh, uh, about the style, the
hmm,
the photo style or uh, konten di dalamnya tuh. Jadi eh, kesimpulan dari eh, inspirasi itu, our content will be attractive photos and videos showing our unique property, showing where to hang out and culinary and travel inspiration.
hmm,
Terus showing the portrait of our happy guests. And then use aesthetic filter to show that is color of our brand. Jadi kayak filter-filter yang
hmm.
apa yang agak kuning atau yang agak agak desaturate kayak gitu.
Hmm.
And for the last is post video regularly, isi video with cut scene. Jadi video konten aja yang video gerak, jadi walaupun cut juga nggak apa-apa, yang penting ada konten videonya gitu aja sih.
Hmm.
Ini
Okay.
ide dari aku, mungkin ya, that's for me.
Basically this match with my discussion in Viva last week. So yes, Gani, can you go to the Instagram 2020 objective?
Okay.
Okay, so basically, we come up with this idea by analyzing the insights from our own performance in our Instagram. So
Hmm.
also we take a look at Gojek account, right? Like like Gojek doesn't even post a lot on their Instagram. They just like post like once a week or maybe max like
Hmm.
five
Ya.
to nine times a month. So that's why me and Diba then also decided the objective is actually brand awareness. Just follow us, even like um, so the objective, the target is actually for guests, not like
Hmm.
property owners, because not so many old people use Instagram, right? So
Ya,
that's
ya.
why, and also employees, we already have Bukit Vista Live
Hmm.
as a platform for employees. So then the
Hmm.
objective of our main Instagram is for guests. With the sole objective is as brand awareness, which actually will we will work closely together with hosts so that
Hmm.
the guests will follow us. So like targeting the repeat buyer. Um, okay, so from yes, Gani.
Okay, so I think you guys both of your ideas. I think pretty much same with last planning of the Instagram objective. But I saw that maybe on the Vita's ideas is more on guests follow us until the holiday is over, and then the frequency is a little bit lower. And
Yeah.
but on the result side, I see that maybe on the use aesthetic filter and post video also.
Hmm.
Okay, I think uh, since I don't have any new ideas, but I still what is it masih berpegang teguh sama Instagram yang lama kita. Jadi I think this is a good start to re-establish. Waduh, apa sih bahasanya? Susah itu dah pokoknya.
Yeah, because I think
Ya,
it's also like since it's just going for brand awareness, right? It
iya,
it
iya,
doesn't worth the effort, if we post like
iya,
twice a
ah,
day, once in
hmm,
2 days.
ya,
So that's why we just like post once a week, and
ya,
then based on the analytics, it says that actually
ya, ah,
more people and most people are actually our audience comes either on Tuesday or Fridays, not at 6
ah,
p.m. but at 9 p.m. That's surprisingly right when people are actually
Hmm.
going to bed 9 p.m.
I see.
okay, okay, and then my question is, I just want to rewind that. Uh, I think Jing asking about the essential Instagram, right? What is the purpose? What is the objective? That it makes Instagram like vacuum, right? Am I right? So
Hmm.
I think it's pretty much same with last Instagram activity, right? But I saw that your ideas like just on the frequency and the audience. Jadi kayak aku lihatnya dari obrolannya kita dengan Diba terus dengan idenya Mas Rizal ini kayak nggak beda jauh sama udah yang kita lakuin gitu toh. Terus aku malah kayak sekarang kayak jadi wondering terus kayak kemarin tuh kenapa sih kok bisa agak vakum gitu kayak
Karena
jing
ini
ya.
sih, kemarin kemarin tuh kan kita we're still looking for like the essence kan, kayak maksudnya
Heeh,
kita
heeh.
tuh kita tuh nggak tahu gitu loh, kayak why do we need to put this much of effort,
Eh,
dan
eh,
kayak nggak tahu juga ngakaunnya kayak gimana dan tujuannya apa
eh,
kan. Nah jadi kenapa ada diskusi ini untuk ngevakum kan
ya,
kita jelasin juga
ya,
kan, ya kayak kita
oke.
ngelakuin itu buat apa gitu, meskipun
Hmm,
ujung-ujungnya mungkin kontennya bakal mirip karena yang
ya
dilihat tuh
sih, ya.
dari insight tuh paling banyak tuh giveaway. Terus kalau
Mm-mm,
misalnya kontennya tuh
mm,
kayak kayak yang tinggi tuh kayak Randy Pangalila kemarin tuh tinggi
Ya, oke.
tuh.
Oke,
Terus habis itu video
oke.
konten sama
Hmm,
ini human interest. Jadi human interest tuh kayak
yang
ini
main
ada
interest.
yang foto payung, cuman foto payung doang karena musim
Ya,
hujan itu
ya.
tinggi. Terus
Oke.
habis itu fotonya Mas Rizal di dingin itu tinggi.
Oh, oke.
Karena Mas Rizal sih itu.
Oh,
Jelas,
iya.
jelas, jelas.
Jelas, jelas. Luar biasa. Okay. So guys, hopefully with this discussion, with this new data, new objective,
Ya,
hopefully we can still keep continuing. And then my next question is the people in charge on Instagram. So do you have any idea? I mean, like it's still same pattern with
I
the
can still
last.
do
I
it.
mean,
I can still do it.
okay.
My
So
idea is just like before the start of the new month. Actually, I will actually request the content and then I can just like I mean it's just
okay.
like for content.
Okay. So we can keep continuing the Instagram and then Vita as a apa create the content matrix and then me and Rizal will provide the content.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, and then we
Um,
should we should record this on our Instagram paper, right? Uh, Instagram
Main
dulu.
main IG.
Oh iya, main IG sampai lupa. Main IG.
Yes.
um,
Yes.
Ah,
kita mau tanya,
Yeah.
are you discussed about KPI because I think
That's the thing because the objective is actually for repeat buyers, right? So it
hmm,
can
hmm,
and it's like it's just like brand awareness. So the thing
hmm,
hmm,
is like we cannot I'm sorry we cannot count it like like
hmm,
monthly,
ya
but it's
ya,
going to be like in the how do I say it could be actually seen like how many followers that we gain from
hmm,
guests that follow us. So that's why the how also in the paper, we're trying to also invite guests to our company even if we have any. So for example, the
hmm.
MPP is actually next week. We're going to have a stretch target celebration. So we are going to try to collaborate with hosts to invite guests to our company event.
Oh, I
hmm.
see. Okay.
Lemak banget.
When that can be done offline, I guess.
Oke.
So, okay, we can move back to the main paper. All right. Is there any other discussion for Instagram?
Nope.
Okay.
So the result is we both agree, yeah, with the current objective, yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
maybe.
for like the theme, right? Like with
Ah,
Mas
yeah,
the
yeah,
ideas to put like saturation
yeah,
or things in
yeah.
different color that can be done. I mean,
Hmm,
you two can discuss that now as a
Hmm.
content provider.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on to website from Michael. Does anybody know about the update on this one?
Yeah, I believe I already asked Michael to update. Wait, Michael, Michael, Michael. Kamu udah update di DM belum? Coba kamu masukin aja screenshotnya yang tadi. Ah, bisa lanjut dulu aja kali nanti kembali lagi ke website. Ini ke ini new business. Belum. Michael variable itu. Oke, bisa lanjut guys. Nanti lompat nanti kembali lagi ke website.
Hah? Apa Gen? Suaramu kecil.
halo, dengar?
Ya.
Nah, jadi aku suruh Michael buat update all bisnisnya. Jadi Michael tuh udah bikin uh, gambaran kasar terkait desain website TV yang baru. Nah, aku udah suruh update di new business. Jadi kita bisa lompat dulu, nanti tinggal nunggu Michael buat update new business.
Okay.
Gitu.
So we get back after Michael update.
Yes, betul.
Okay then, so move on. If you can scroll down. Then. I believe we skip the bus part.
Yeah.
So on Mas Rizal YouTube project, is there anything else that you would like to update other than your OKR?
Sama aja sih. Oh ini, kalau ada dari aku, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button below.
Ya. Aku nanti ngomong kayak gitu ya nanti.
Siap. Pakai bahasa apa?
Bahasa Indonesia. Indonesia.
Okay then.
Okay.
Discovery Channel. Anyone knows about this?
Nope.
Tap postpone to approach next. Berarti 1 minggu lagi.
Okay. Alright. So MD explainer video, Mas Rizal.
Oh, wait.
Boleh.
Itu sebentar. Jadi ini currently on working progress. Wait. Masih belum. 1, 2. Jadi kemarin tuh scriptnya tuh 3 menit, 28 detik
Ya.
panjangnya. Padahal sebelumnya tuh 2 menit aja. Padahal objektif video ini tuh memperpendek video sebelumnya. Tapi akhirnya malah memperpanjang kan. Terus
Karena lebih kompleks ya.
Iya, lebih kompleks sama lebih penjelasannya lebih banyak. Tapi dari sih aku coba dulu selesain besok. Itu sih update dari aku.
Oke.
Oke.
Ya, Dani.
Ini kita udah
kasih link ke prototype.
Oke, roll it out, open it up.
Sikat.
prototype. Oke, bisa dijelaskan apa bikin prototype ini?
Halo Michael. Itu siapa yang di tengah?
Gio.
Siapa?
Gio.
Oh, Gio. Halo Gio.
Udah di laptop masing-masing kalau mau lihat. Tapi kalau mau share screen aja, Pak. Jelas ya. Ini beda. Oh, iya. Oh, ini langsung ya.
Ya ampun.
Banget ya dia. Kan kamu bisa ngasih keterangan di bawah linknya. Oh, siap. Apa bikin minta ini kenapa bikin produk kayak gitu kami kasih salah singkat aja. Oke.
Terus ini homepage yang baru aku bikin kayak gini. Jadi di atas sendiri itu aku prioritasin yang paling pertama dilihat itu apa untuk bisnis property owner biar dia bisa langsung nge-list properti di situ. Jadi pertama kali dilihat tuh langsung let us manager property itu. Jadi emang tujuan websitenya katanya emang mau menarik property owner yang baru. Terus setelah itu di bawah-bawah ini lebih menjelaskan BV sih. Jadi untuk yang kedua ini dia link ke page yang about us. Jadi homepage sebenarnya tujuannya adalah untuk merangkum semua page yang ada di website. Terus ini untuk yang about us page. Ini sedikit apa ya, kayak review nyantumin kalau BV udah pernah melakukan apa dan meyakinkan property owner yang baru juga kalau kita itu kayak apa ya, legit gitu.
Ya, pengalaman dapat.
Selanjutnya itu dari
Future
ya,
employee.
potential employee gitu. Bikin simpel sih, biar tujuannya aja yang lebih kena gitu. Terus ini lagi ke properti itu biar dia semakin menarik juga gitu. Dan ini menu-menu yang sama aja kayak di atas sih sebenarnya.
I like the CPA though, make money today.
Terus link-link ini aku singkat dari website aslinya yang BV karena di BV itu panjang banget. Kadangnya bikin ini drop down, terus lebih lengkap aja gitu, lebih simpel aja sih lihatnya. Terus aku bikin list your property page juga. Ini untuk page yang list your property sama aja sih, cuman dia lebih detail aja kayak menjelaskan benefitsnya juga. Gitu. Emang tujuannya untuk menarik property owner baru aja sih. Dibikin lebih simple, dibikin lebih enak dilihat aja. Terus CPA-nya juga diprioritasin ke apa type form itu sih. Ya.
Ini berarti apa namanya? Udah online atau maksudnya udah accepted sama dari Diba sama Mas Bayu udah di accept?
Ini belum online, baru desainnya aja.
Oh, oke.
Jadi baru bikin desainnya, baru bikin prototipe-nya, jadi butuh feedback lagi ke
feedback,
gimana lagi, terus kalau mau approve baru online gitu.
Nah, dan ini sebenarnya desainnya belum lengkap banget sih, maksudnya mau dicantumin apa aja yang di website. Kan mungkin ini kan aku ambil semua data konten ini copyright-nya dari website aslinya yang udah live sekarang. Mungkin emang mau ditambahin sesuatu yang baru, ada apa yang baru gitu, nggak apa-apa. Ini untuk gambaran aja sih, nanti bakal kayak gimana.
Okay. Well, that's fast.
Kamu present ini besok Jumat ya sama
Besok ini, iya.
Oh, sama Diba sama Mas Bayu.
Nggak tahu Mas Bayu gitu.
Oh, oke. Oke, berarti ya udah. Jadi kalau di sini di sini kalian cuma kasih FYI gitu aja kan. Oke, then. Oke, that's it.
Thank you, Michael, Gio. That's super fast.
Thank you, Michael.
Proud of you.
Oke.
Cepet, Jir. Cepet banget.
Iya.
Nggak butuh 2 bulan. Oops.
Iya, jadi
if you know what I mean. Scroll down.
Oke. Sampai
the last discussion was YouTube. Oh, this one. The Facebook, right? So I think Diba is waiting for all the video to be uploaded on Facebook. So I'm still uploading. I think there are still like 3 or 4 more left. So yeah, the Facebook. Okay, then moving on to the next business, which was Twitter. So I don't remember. Oh, we'll deactivate the profile, and we don't know if Diba already deactivated. Does anyone know the update on this one?
Belum. Atau coba aku cek di Twitter.
Oh iya benar. Wow, super proaktif.
Masih?
Oh, okay.
Sudah.
Okay then. So moving on to the next business on ads from Jing. I guess there is no one picked it up already, right?
Belum.
Okay, move on to the scroll down again. Okay, the new business on ads, Gani.
Ya, jadi yang seperti yang aku jelaskan tadi, I already made content for Instagram or website about the partner so I need feedback from business or from other people. Basically, I've made five photos of on my testimonial. Bukan owner sih, kayak ada offset staffnya gitu.
Is this related to the old business?
Yeah, I think because uh, I think Bing want to make ads, right? But I think we need the content, right? So I think we can use the content from me. Or maybe you can use it for website or Instagram maybe. So
So
I just try to provide the content.
okay, I think what we can do now is maybe Mr. Secretary, you can tag all of us in, that is included in DM to actually give feedback on there.
Oke.
So we can put the feedbacks offline. And then we discuss next week.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Move on.
Siap.
Scroll up on website from Jing. Here's not here. Gani, sorry, Mr. Secretary, maybe you can also move from Michael the website prototype under his old business.
Siap.
Okay. So scroll up again. Gani.
sudah. Verifikasi.
I don't know the update. Does anyone know the update on this one?
Oke. Naik,
Bentar,
naik.
tak pingin dulu ya.
Ya, ya, ya.
Udah habis.
Berarti minggu depan kita bahas OKR ya?
Ya, ya, ya.
Okay.
New business.
Okay. Oh, any business.
Hi,
Hi.
you can just this.
Halo, sir.
Oh, it's okay. I'll go outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hi there.
Hai, sorry.
Okay. Hi everyone. So I wanted to show you guys something really cool, and I think it's actually pretty fundamental to our online marketing. How many people here know how to use Google Analytics? Let's go to. Okay, all right, Vita, no. All right, what about Rizal? Rizal, how confident are you on Google Analytics?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, and what about Gani?
Nope.
Okay, here's something I want to show you, and I'll do a demo real quick. Yeah. So whenever you make an action, let's say on the website, or you buy an ad, it's really important to record what day you actually made that action, and this is why. So if Rizal, can you open that link that I have just below? I put a little link. It said DM Scheduler and Google Analytics. Okay. All right. And the reason why this particular the reason why this particular paper is really important is you need to record the day. So loud. Okay, what's going on here? It's been a loud day all day. It's rain, motorbikes. Okay, so record the day in which you implemented a new action, and then that will allow you to see how did that action actually help out. So traditionally, let's go with this one. So on January 23rd, I made an adjustment on Strikingly to the landing page. And so the reason I made that adjustment was that the bounce rate on the landing page was not very, was very high. So here's what I want to illustrate and show you what happened later. So I'll share my screen, and hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. Yeah. Oh wow, the rain is crazy. Crazy amounts of rain. Crazy amounts of rain, and the internet is slow for some reason. Just a moment, we're waiting for the Google Analytics to show up. Okay, so oh wow, I've never had
There's
this.
the Google Analytics show up on the door.
I know. Yeah. Okay. What? I've never used this user admin. What is going on? Oh, here it is. What? I'm getting clowned today. What just happened? Wait, sorry. Here, maybe this will work better. Sorry, slowing down the momentum. Wait, I know the trick. I'm gonna go out of the video chat real quick and get this loaded because it always loads faster when I'm not in the, what? Oh, that's why. What just happened here? Okay, the reason I'm confused is that normally it doesn't bring me to this particular area, so I'm kind of lost right now. What happened? Oh, here we are. I think it's okay. Okay, all right, back to the usual. Okay, so the point I want to make is this. On January 23rd, we made a change to the website, specifically to the manage my property site. So what I want to do is I want to see, did I actually fix anything? Did I actually make an improvement? And so using Google Analytics, I can actually figure that out. And it's pretty cool. So the way you do it is that you go to here to manage my property. And you can see all these different statistics and such. And this is all interesting stuff. But what you want to compare it with is the time period before you made that change. So I'll show you guys how we do that. So you can go to manage my property. And you see these dates up in the upper right-hand corner. These dates are pretty important. You can click on the dates and you can set a pivot on the 23rd. So you can look at, let's say, the 23rd until today, and you can compare it with the previous period. So the same 1, 2, 3, 4, the same 7 days before the change versus after the change, okay? And then you will hit apply, and this will then start running the analytics for you, which is pretty cool. What you'll then be able to see is all your stats, and you can see if things improve. Now, for example, this is really good news. Whoops, sorry, damn it. I just undid my good work. Let me go back. Sorry about that.
What is the bounce rate?
A what?
What is the bounce rate?
Bounce rate is this, Gunny. Bounce rate is bad. So bounce rate are the people who go to your website and without doing anything, they leave. So they just look and they go, oh, not for me, leave. Imagine this is bounce rate at a restaurant. You go to the restaurant, you look, and then you don't eat there and you leave, right? So that's essentially what a digital bounce rate looks like. You don't want to have bounce. You want people to arrive and start consuming content, click all over the place, and sign up. That's what you want. So if people are bouncing away, that means your landing page sucks. That means that there's something not quite attractive that's bringing them in. So then you need to make improvements on your landing page so that it encourages people to go in. It's a very good question, Gunny. Is there any other questions about bounce rate?
Based on the data that you show, that right now we currently decreasing for 42%.
Yeah. So the bounce rate went from 31% to 18% after I made that change on the website. So that's really good, right? That indicates that this is better. This data will get better over time. Let's say from now, it's not just, today is what, January 30th. Let's say now it's February 30th. Then I can go here and I can apply the time a month after the change versus a month before the change. And I can see even more conclusively if I was able to correct this rate. So this is the real cool part about Google Analytics, where you can see, did you actually fix anything? And the additional benefit was that there was more page views. So people were consuming more pages after their session started. And but they'd spent less time on the page, which wasn't as good. People on average spent 52 seconds versus a minute and 5. So generally, this is good. We can look at another statistic too. Let's have Rizal. Could you share that page again? Oh yes, Tagani.
But I still have a question. But what are you doing? Why the improvement like 2 times better than?
Oh, what did I do? Okay, good question. What did I do to the map property page? Unfortunately, you guys remember what it looked like? Do you guys kind of remember what the manage my property looked like?
Is it looks like form? No.
Yeah, it sort of looked ugly. Okay, so this is what I did. I thought the very first thing is that it should be clean. It should be clean and it should be attractive. So before, we didn't even have a property on the Manage My Property landing page. It was a picture of a computer and a glass next to it. And then you're like, well, what the hell is up with that? And then if you remember, it was some stupid text that was embedded into the picture. So then that, and then on top of that, you couldn't read the title because the title was in the white space. And so you can imagine anybody seeing that probably goes, not serious property management company. I'm the fuck out of here. So the very first thing I did was I want people to know that we manage properties and I want them to be able to see the title clearly. Now, this one isn't perfect. If I can get Photoshop and eliminate that stupid tower in the back so I don't have any contrast, that might actually improve the bounce rate too, so that that title is nice and clear. The second thing I did was I actually improved a call to action at the very top. So when people arrive, they know what this is about, right? They know this is about, oh, you want me to sign up to be a partner. I get it, right? So then they scroll down. I got rid of that ridiculous looking picture of me in the thing that was stupid with me and every, nobody wants to see me, right? I mean, it's like, they want to see how they're going to make any money, right? So that's what I talked about. I just focused on you're going to make money, and then we made this a little bit cleaner so that instead of using a photo on the back, the big statistics have a clean background, so you can see, oh yeah, you made $10 million. Oh yeah, you served 50,000 guests. These are cool. And this part was the same. This part was the same. And then we got down to this part. So mainly I think the bounce rate was improved by just simply changing that main picture, right? Okay, so that's one change that we made. On the same day, on January 23rd, I also made a change on a different page. I made a change on the job search page, and we can go ahead and take a look at that. So on the job search page, let's go to, I don't know, wait, this isn't right. Job search page also had the same problem, Vita. So it was also experiencing some bounce. I don't know why, but it was doing that. So we also changed that too. Come on, zoom in. Okay. So once again, on the 23rd, I made the change. So I'm going to compare the days after. Whoops, sorry. I should actually. Okay, 23rd to 30th, comparing with the previous 7 days. We apply. And this one actually is kind of funny. This one, the bounce rate actually went up. The bounce rate went from 15% to 16%. But the good news is that, well, actually, this we have to think about, right? The page views went up, but that could be because we turned on advertising or other things. So that might not be a true metric, right? So we generally have to just focus on the particular metric of what we're trying to improve within that capability. If it's bounce rate, then that's content. That's not advertising. That's not anything else. That's content. If it's page views, then that could be advertising, right? And that's why it's important to remember when you started advertising, because if you start advertising and you don't see any increase in your page views, then it means that your advertisements are not working. They're not really bringing anybody to your site, and that's useless. So yeah. Okay, does that make sense? How do you use Google Analytics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghani.
Some good news about the manage my property page, because the intern I already make a new prototype for our website.
Oh
And
yeah. Oh great.
yeah, okay. So let me share screen. Yeah. So Michael and Dio already make the new prototype. This is the link and all this list. And then as you can see, they made a more simple. Like
That looks great.
yeah, they cut the half of the top button, and then they focus on the what is it, a calon owner, okay, potential owner, and then yeah, I think pretty much say what like you said.
Wow, even better. I like it even more.
And then tomorrow they will present to Diba, and maybe they need feedback for the content, because
Okay.
this is just the prototype. I think it looks more simple and more more direct to the potential owner. So yeah, maybe they need more guidance.
Okay, I agree. I think this looks great.
Yeah.
Once again, this is the whole beauty of experimental templates. Remember all these things we've been talking about before. When you can want to see if this new one works better than the previous one, then you just put it into Google Analytics on the day that you made the change, and you see did the change actually improve the whole layout and the look of it. So there you go, right? Like that's how to objectively tell if your improvements are actually making progress or
Uh,
not progress.
I see. Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
great. So that's one part on Google Analytics I want to just bring up. This I okay, and then back to the theme of the month. The theme of February will be sharpen your tools. I think everybody should spend 1 hour and learn how to use Google Analytics really well. I had been looking at Google Analytics for what, like 10 years already, and I didn't know that there was a little compare button here for this whole 10 years, right? And if I did, I would have been a far more effective digital marketer.
Mm,
But I spent 1 hour watching this course on how to use Google Analytics, and that was really, really fruitful. And anything you do online, you'll need to take a look at the analytics afterwards. Advertising, content changes, all this stuff that we do. If you don't look at the analytics, then it's just always like you're guessing. You're guessing that this is better. You're guessing that this is more effective. And if you keep on guessing, then you can't really make progress. So this is how we make progress. Okay. Anyway, that's a little pitch for February on thinking about sharpening tools. I'll share the videos that I found on LinkedIn to do Google Analytics and how to understand it better. And this was one of the takeaways that I thought was really useful for website improvements. Okay, that's it.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. That's really comprehensive explanation on the Google Analytics. All right then. So back to the main paper. Gary.
Udah selesai. New business.
Okay, so should we change the chair for the dates and the chair for next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, so next chairperson supposed to be siapa ya? Diba.
Yes.
Terus siapa? Gani. Sekretari will be Gani.
Kamu.
Aku dah. Oke.
And then
Into
next.
tanggal berapa ya? Hari Sabtu tanggal 1, 2, tanggal 6.
6
Yes.
Okay.
Okay then, so that's all for today's discussion. I motion to join the meeting. Do I have any second?
Second the motion.
Thank you everyone. Thank you gentlemen for coming to the Sync Up today. I miss you already.
Katanya kamu mau ke Jogja.
Enggak? Siapa
Apa?
yang bilang?
Kamu